Hello everybody, it's Tomebinder, and in this video we're checking out Maverick, Nautical Depths, a relatively new map by Jackpot. Came out on the 13th of June. This map is a mech map, so we're going to, I think, control a mech. Very cool. And it's also an underwater map, and that's pretty much everything I know about it. Let's get into it. 1 hour after the operation was greenlit, Eden Industries versus Nova Corporation. Current objective, reach Allied Mechanized Squadron. Okay, you got it. You got it, boss. Time to get to the Allied Mechanized Squadron. Ah, this is super cool! So we're underwater! And it's using the good of the company paradigm shift objects, which are indeed underwater reminiscent. You've made good progress so far. Okay. So we need to go through the underwater tunnels. And oh my gosh, we have an objective marker on the screen. That is sweet, dude. Okay. Jackpot always has some really cool scripts. This is something we love to see. Let's just continue. I just love the concept of an underwater map. So this is a real pleasure, a real novelty for me. I'm excited. Oh, a healing item. Yep, and it's got all the right sounds and scripts too. Let me just make sure my sound is what I want it to be. Yeah, we're good. We're good on sound. Objective 30. You know, an objective indicator is something a lot of Ancient Warfare 3 maps would benefit from. I hope that script gets out on the workshop if it's not already. Primary objective is to push through the sea tunnels. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Alright. Aha, here it is. What do we have going on here? Another switch down there. Is this a friend or a foe down there, I wonder? Hello? I see, I see. Why don't we go down and... Oh, it is an enemy. Okay, okay, okay. Subunits have buffs. Purple is speed, red is aggression, blue defense, green regen. Okay. I might be able to remember that. Green is regen. I'll keep that in mind. By the way, I think I'm playing on the lowest possible graphics settings here, if you were wondering, and the fact that it's lagging a bit is not encouraging. Hopefully there's some auto-delete going on. I remember I had this down to the lowest possible graphics settings for playing Ravmar's map. This guy is going to be an enemy, and he's going to I think my blue health bar is shield. I have no evidence for that claim. But that just feels right. See, look, I love just looking out and seeing the water environment. Such a unique concept. I just cannot get enough of that kind of a unique setting. This is a speed guy. I wonder if the speed effect means they shoot faster or if they move faster. So I would have initially thought move faster, but that also felt like I was kind of getting lasered right there. Oh shoot, my game froze. We good? Yeah. Alright. It also seems like this map is using some of the same principles as Ravmar's map, like the door indicators here. This is also, of course, in the Eden Industries world. Very cool. Hello. There's a foe around the corner. Alright, now might be time to heal. And it didn't do anything because that doesn't heal your shield. Great. I wonder if the enemies are respawning constantly or spawning in constantly or not, or if I am actually clearing the zone. I hope I'm actually clearing the zone. I don't really like infinitely spawning enemies. Well, most of the time, at least. This is a cool Nova Corp thing. So Nova Corp is like the main rival of Eden Industries, I guess. And we are fighting them now, which means my character must be in Eden Industries. Neato. We'll proceed towards the objective after looking around for any kind of cool gun or ammo. Maybe I'll grab this shotgun. Oh, wow. Oof, yeah. That's the thing. I feel people can get a little bit carried away with the scripts, and it's having a detrimental effect. I think we need to rein it back in, refocus back on performance. Even the coolest scripts can just feel like a hindrance when they're this performance intensive. I'm playing again on the lowest graphical settings. It's largely good, but chugging is super unsatisfying, regardless of map. Any opposition here? No. I mean, you can tell that it's a super competently made map. Alright, we're back to smoothness. Great. It would be cool if Eden Industries had a Discord server or some sort of conglomerated lore somewhere for me to easily read about. Maybe somewhere to read about all the maps and how they interconnect. Okay, we do have a regeneration script, which I'm grateful for. Ah, guy's shooting us through the door. Alright, we're good. Yeah, this is sweet. This is a cool environment, dude. But I don't know if I'm a fan. First of all, I thought we were going to play a mech, which is not happening. But I just don't know if I'm a fan of, like, open the door and we instantly get shot by a ton of guys. Now, to be fair, to Jackpot's credit, the regen script prevents that from being annoying. So, good job there. Add a very effective use of the regen script. Because if I hadn't regen from the initial barrage, I would have died in a very instant and cheesy way. So, Jackpot clearly capable of grasping the game design principles you must grasp to create a great ancient warfare game. Alright. I guess we'll continue towards that objective, but now I do want to be as completionist as I can, because this is quite the intricately detailed map. But you see what I mean? There is a lot of that sort of same gameplay loop where you open the door and you instantly take a few shots of damage. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, I just got glitched out by something. Is that a buff one of the enemies had? Glitch power buff. Awesome. Maybe it was the taking damage script. Oh, they can go from room to room up there. That's neat. Alright, I need a new gun now. I'll take the Uzi, sure. This feels very arcadey in a good way. Whoa! I've always felt Ancient Warfare 3 is well suited to an arcadey feel. I don't feel like I need to be overly cautious and camping. I feel like I can be a little bit aggressive, and Ancient Warfare 3 players I feel have the most fun when they can be aggressive. Anyway, let's move on. I thought this was like a side route, but I guess you can take it quite far, so we're going to. Again, out of a sense of completionism. Continue on to our primary objective in a moment. As we get further and further away from it. Oof. You walk in, yeah, the instant damage. Okay, let's see. Would this be any better? Hello? Did that guy, like, retreat, withdraw? I don't know what to think. No, I must have killed him or something. Huh. I wonder if there's like a bleeding script where you shoot an enemy and they start bleeding. I don't know if there's any maps that have done that. But you know, that way they're not guaranteed to still be there if you re-enter the room. Just adds a little bit of variety, could be cool. Well, I am very low on ammunition, so why don't I drop back down here, trust on the regen script to save me from fall damage. And another wall of bullets? No. Interesting, okay. Let's continue. I do love the variety of guns on this map. Custom guns, very important in the modern Ancient Warfare 3 mapping space. Oh! We've circled back around to where we were, I think. Although now, I don't know. No, now we've circled back basically to the start. Okay, let's go. I'm glad I'm seeing everything. This is cool. This is reminding me of that one underwater level in Baldur's Gate 3. But there's no anxiety-inducing time constraint, which I appreciate. I feel it's often hard to do effective time constraints in Ancient Warfare 3 that feel satisfying. Like, oh, you have only a minute to do something. I don't know if I have much evidence for that assertion. Just in my bones, it feels like it would be hard to pull off. But I'm sure it can be done. With enough pondering, enough developing, enough brainstorming. Put your heads together. Oh, am I getting too close to a mine? Was it detecting my approach? That's scary. Okay, I'm dropping. Whatever. I want to make the mines angry. I do not yearn for those mines in particular. Alright, this guy. cool. I had this gun in which map was it? A map I played recently, and it was very satisfying. I think it was Ravmar's map.
Nice work clearing out those tunnels. Keep moving up and let our friends in.
I will, Command. Don't mind if I do. Also, is that NG doing the voice acting? That's awesome. What a goat. Helping out other creators. This is a good time to say if you want Tomebinder voice lines in your map, just leave a comment. I like replying to them, and I'm more than happy to record brief voice lines for you. Locate the cargo bay and unlock the blast door. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, the depth of these rooms is cool. Well, this room. The previous ones were a little bit too narrow to get that full range of motion that we're getting now, but this is very satisfying. As long as I'm not getting flanked. Yeah, see, that's good. Shout from two directions. Can be a little unsatisfying. Hey, back up. That guy had the speed buff. I still don't know if that means he shoots faster or moves faster, but either way, he died just like the rest of them, didn't he? Yes, he did. Why do we have this? Doesn't it go on a tank? What? Corkboard? No, you can put those wherever you want. Whoa, what's that sound? Oh, hello. Shucks. Shoot that guy. Yeah, this is good gunplay. It doesn't feel like you have to be too cowardly. What? Is that an invisible wall? Shoot, regen. I'm getting just hammered by these guys. Okay, what do we have? What are we doing, guys? Where am I getting shot from? What are we doing? Okay. Ah! Okay. Enemy reinforcements. Let's move down into here. Ooh, scary stuff. I've surrendered the high ground. I'm getting fired down on. I think there was a guy over here. There is. Look at him. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. He's no match for my superior intellect. Whoa! That guy had a crazy gun. He was popping off that. You know what? I love to see that there's more shield guys in maps. They provide a nice little variety in dealing with enemies. Although in that case, they went down pretty fast. But you know what I mean. It's cool. I'll swap out a machine gun for another machine gun. Makes me feel safe. Able to mow down even the most armored, shielded enemies. I'm gonna proceed straight to the objective, I think. Whoa, that guy was tough. Okay. Holy tough. We're clear. Okay. Okay, cool. This feels like a submarine. This certainly feels nautical, doesn't it? We advance. Why don't we advance to the next room? I'll tell you why we don't. There's opposition in there. Yeah, see, the guys with the helmets, you gotta watch out for them. They're like another version of the shield archetype. Enemies who are a little bit tougher nuts to crack. Well, I cracked them. And I'll crack all of them. Alright. See, I feel like the beeping is like a sensor. And the closer I get, the more dangerous. Is there anything I can steal from down here? Any ammo? Not really. I mean, I'm okay on ammo. Yeah, I've got an Uzi too. Ooh, huge yawn from Tomebinder. Sorry. I'm recording this at about 10 p.m. Why don't we just look at everything? I've changed my mind. No need to proceed too directly to... Oh, that guy's retraining. Okay. No need to proceed too directly to the objective. We should be able to explore and appreciate this map, this tapestry that Jackpot has woven for us. The description said it took about 2 weeks, but that time was split across 2 months, something like that. Either way, it's great. I would have thought it would have taken much longer. Oh, this will be tough. I already know. There's a guy there. A normal guy up there. Whoa. Chill out. Chill out. Did that guy throw a grenade? Let's be careful. Let's play this very tactically. Very reasonably. Don't need to get too excited over here. The arcadey stuff only gets too far. I don't want to be unreasonably aggressive. Yeah, see, that's a scripted machine gun. That's really cool. Ah, a speed guy. Okay. No more reloads for the machine gun. We've only got 147 shots and then we're done. This is a big ol' encounter. Lots to fight. Oh shoot! See, it just glitched out like crazy again. Okay, that scares me. That scares me when that happens. You have to be able to see your enemy to fight them after all. Basic rule of war. That's why the fog of war is so dangerous. Wow. Is that guy like... What is this guy? Some kind of Superman? Okay. Cleared most of it. There's gonna be, yeah, I knew there's gonna be some sort of a holdout. Some dogged resistor. But I think we've mostly cleared this room now. I'm gonna switch over to the valve since we're almost out of machine gun ammo. Oh, there's our objective. Okay, cool. Hey, stay back. There we go. Good, 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 good. We know how to handle the likes of these chumps, don't we? Up the stairs and over to the lever, gang. What will this do for us? Probably open a door. Oh, great. A massive audience of enemies. Oh, gosh. Follow the exo to the... Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. What? I don't get it. Am I supposed to go this way? The enemies are, like, shooting each other. Oh, wait. These are my friends. I was just shooting my friends. No. But, I mean, you can see why I would do that, right? We just said we got a massive audience of enemies, and these guys came. This is the coolest thing ever, dude. And it has its own health bar. This whole map is absolutely worth it just for this. And it's the objective, too. This is really showing the potential of Ancient Warfare 3. My goodness. What a feat. Just roundly impressive. Animation, scripting, sound. Follow and defend the Eden Exo. Alright? Well, if you insist. This will be a real chore for me. No, not really. This will be an absolute pleasure. As long as it's not overly difficult. As long as it's not brutally difficult. Oh. It's shooting before it even sees the enemies. That little sight. Alright, you know what? I'll take the lead. There's anyone here, I'll suppress them for you. You need this exosuit alive and well. It is basically impossible to see the enemy. That is okay, I really don't care. This is so fun. We're defending an exosuit. Ancient Warfare 3. Oh, I hope the exosuit can reach it. I'm not the best at actually suppressing the enemy. I'm sorry, exosuit. I have too much recoil and screen effects. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I hope this isn't too long of an area. This thing's getting lit up. I'm scared. Oh, but it's got such a powerful main cannon though. Okay, at least I can mow down some of these guys, yeah. Maybe the valve will do some work for us too. Oh my gosh, dude, that is so satisfying. Looks like only one ally remaining. Can I steal a gun, please? No, I need... Yes, I need this. Oh wow, I'm just so lucky. I don't even know what to say. This is just plain fun. Holy cow. I need a gun, though. Where's the gun? You got fun. Oh wow, don't focus on me. Focus on the neck. I think there's a script that makes them target the neck primarily, which is good. Because they targeted me mainly, I could. Did we beat them? Oh my gosh, did we beat them? Oh, please say we did. This thing's at like 1/4 its health. 1/4 of its normal health. Oh gosh, I hope it can regen. Oh no. Okay. Oh gosh, there's more. Wait, maybe we're okay. Because it looks like the mech is no longer our objective, maybe. Also, our entire team died. Eden Industries is going to have to do some recruiting after this. Going to have to go on Indeed.com. Not sponsored. I've been looking on Indeed.com, guys. Looking for jobs. I graduate college pretty dang soon. So that'd be fun to update you on that. Well, I do think, dang it, we're going to have another section here, but I think I'm cooked. Oh, turn off lockdown. Okay, it's not a defense section. Thank goodness. Okay, okay. Whew. This is also a good spot to, like, delete previous objects and enemies, too. Hello?
Finally,
Oh, they're allies. Oh my gosh. Yes.
luckily, all the blast doors were closed off here in lockdown. We're going to need to manually open them back
We
up.
have to manually open the blast doors. Okay, that's fine.
Once all the blast doors are open, there should be enough power diverted to the hangar door so our ride can get us out of here.
Okay. Oh, please tell me we don't have to protect.
Alive, yeah.
You guys are in charge of the mech now, not me. Ammo. Yes, yes, yes. You know what this needs? This needs to be 2 or 3 ammo crates placed in the exact same spot so I can get more ammo faster. Need to load up. This is such a cool area too. Look at this. It's sort of a makeshift defense point. Oh, the exosuit is talking also. Dude, this is so sweet. Dude, this is what I would do for... wait, this is 3 piles in one spot. Sweet. I was gonna say though, this is what I would do, would have done for the good of the company in Paradigm Shift, if the tools and I had the expertise existed at the time. F-Corp produces mechs like this. Something to consider for the sequel now that I know it's possible. Now we'll switch. I love playing maps like this. I get so much inspiration. Any enemies? Yes, there are. But I'm gonna ignore them, guys. Sorry, I'm going off to do the more important business. I need to open the the 4 blast doors. And that's gonna let in enemies. Oh no. You guys can handle it, right? Please. Oh no. We've opened 1 of 4 blast doors. And they're gonna attack from all sides, too. Okay. Well, now I know why we have so many friendlies here, that's good. We need the friendlies. I appreciate their presence a lot. Whoa, what are we doing, guys? Friendly? Okay, good. So, I guess we have to open that one next. Oh, are they spawning in filling out? Oh gosh, okay. Alright, let's go. 60 meters. To that crucial place we must visit. Oh, are we doing like a counter charge into their... That's cool. Into their corridor? That is awesome, dude. This is just a riot. This is just a riot of fun. Wow, awesome. The fact that it's not like that difficult, so you don't have to be overly worried about protecting this big bulky mech, that is exactly what you want. I think Ancient Warfare tend to make their maps harder than they need to be. And this does not fall into that pitfall. This focuses on just allowing the player to really bask in the fun that comes along with this concept, which I'm so glad about. Oh boy, yeah, they're really attacking now. Oh boy, yep. Whew. Let's do it. Let's finish it. Over the 4th blast door. Our guys are really holding the line well, which I appreciate. Industries, they're professionals. Last door, there we go. Good. Cool. Serpent pilot. We have to... Oh, pull this lever now. This whole place is going up in absolute flame. Defend until extraction arrives? Oh, great. Oh, no. 2 minutes. Oh, gosh. Oh, and our guys are already... Like, we have a few deaths already. Okay. This is intense. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it? Tell me in the chat right now if you think we can do it. Wait, I'm not lying. Tell me in the comment section right now if you think I can do it. The odds are against me, frankly. I'm not that good at this. Oh, man. how many people are in Novacore here. Okay, I can at least hold down this lane. Is there perhaps a timer that will tell us how many seconds remain? Oh man, the mech is really carrying me. It's good. I love that we're seeing the full extent of the mech concept. It's full glory. This is sweet. I only wish it was like slightly better on my PC. Like it is a bit choppy at times. I wish there was something you could do. Maybe if you have to pull back on some of the custom objects just a little bit for performance. I feel like you totally could get away with that, especially because like the main draw is the fighting on the mech. I want to be able to experience it better. I want to be able to experience it in full in a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. Oh, the exo health is going down again. Oh no, and our flesh men are dying as well. It might literally just be us in that episode. I don't know if I can hold this lane. Oh, the exosuit died. Oh my gosh, we're actually cooked. Oh man, I don't want to die. Why do not make this feel the need? Oh man. Dude, that was literally the end of the map. I'm not playing it again. I've definitely learned my lesson from Ravmar's map, where I played his map like 7 times, only to realize it was like I kept replaying his map over and over so I could get back to the end, but I didn't know it was the end, so like there was no point to get back to it because I'd already basically made it to the end. But just like that map, there's like this big, huge, grand last stand at the end. That's much more difficult than previous sections, and so this is something I should have mentioned in my map making tips video. I don't think map makers need to have some giant, huge set piece, or if you do, you can make it easier than you think you need to make it, because like that was crazy, especially given the whole performance stuff going on. I'm not going to replay the map because yeah, I made it to the end. Like we're going to escape out the Purple Iris and escape the undersea area. This was such a cool map. I think the main attraction for it was definitely the mech sections. Super cool. Hope to see more cool gimmicks like that. Also, just the gimmick of being underwater is something that's really underexplored in Ancient Warfare 3, so I have a lot of appreciation for it. This will definitely get an upvote from Tomebinder. My biggest piece of constructive criticism would be, yeah, the encounters at the beginning did feel a little bit samey, where you just take a few bullets in the face, but since they don't actually kill you, I think it's not that big of a deal. I would only recommend working a little bit on the performance, maybe cutting down on some scripts and some objects. Actually, probably more likely the scripts than the objects that are really doing you in on this. I don't know if you can cut down on some particles. Just think about it, because this is the sort of thing where if you wanted to have that arcadey feeling, arcadey games you got to be able to experience in that full 60 frames per second. So I feel like there's just a movement to make maps that kind of feel a bit like this and end kind of the same way, with a big giant grand stand at the end. So you can also feel free to tone down the grand stand at the end. The player has played 25 minutes in my case of gameplay, and they really don't want to die in that last moment, especially if there's no checkpoint right there and they have to start all over again. So you can think about it like a bell curve, where as the map plays, about halfway through is its most difficult point, and then it gets a little bit easier towards the end. That would be my recommendation. You could keep this set piece, but just make it a little easier. Anyway, I just wanted to give, I guess this really got my gears turning, because I just thought it was so interesting. I don't often have a lot to say about some maps, but this is one where I really just do. It really got me thinking, which is a good sign. Jackpot, keep taking these big swings. Really, really enjoyable, especially during those mech sections. I'm excited to see more Eden Industries stuff as well. So with that, everybody, I'm going to end the playthrough here. Feel free to check out Nautical Depths by Jackpot. If you'd like to support the channel, just leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. You can also feel free to leave requests in the comment sections if there's a map you want me to play. I love replying to your comments. And if you have a request for me to give you any voice lines, feel free to let me know down there too. That's it, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Tomebinder out.